Hi, welcome to the 17th May 2022 edition of Charts Chatter with Chatur Charts. And what an eventful day it was today. Let's find out what happened today. Nifty opened at 15,900 and climbed an impressive 419 points to produce a strong bullish Marubozu candle at 16,259. Nifty has now touched the sloping trend line, coinciding with a horizontal resistance line at the 16,280 zones. So, somewhat a resistance zone. But interestingly, it has reclaimed the 8 EMA, which is a very strong support at the 16,162, and now has lower supports at 16,083 and 15,935. If you recall, in the last two sessions, this was acting as a resistance. The 16,083 and the 15,935 were very tough resistance, which Nifty has impressively crossed over today. On the higher side, Nifty has resistance at 16,388 and 16,548. So this has to surpass this. And not only that, after that, it has to also cross over a Fibonacci retracement of 16,626 at 38% before any meaningful rally can really occur. Let's look at the chart and understand. Now, this is the Nifty chart. If you see the bullish Marubozu candle, the top end has exactly touched the resistance line. And the green line that you see is the 8 EMA at 16,162. So it's a very strong candle. But again, Nifty has to cross over these three resistance lines that you see in red. And in the first place, it has to cross over the sloping trend line resistance. So it has scored a lot of brownie points today, but the rally has just started. So it is too premature to say whether Nifty will rally, but it has made a very good start. And it was expected because it was into a heavily oversold zone. So it has made a very good beginning. Now let's understand what Bank Nifty has done. Well, Bank Nifty was always strong, and even 2 or 3 sessions back, I was of the opinion that Bank Nifty was strong and it will kind of rally because of the reverse bullish divergences that were spotted and the private bank buying that had begun. So it continued its bullish run and it closed with handsome gains of 704 points. Very impressive. And it's closed at 34,301. Primarily led by ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, and Kotak Bank. And Kotak Bank, as it was the stock of the day yesterday, it proved itself. And the rally continues and it has higher levels to achieve in the next few sessions. The supports are at 34,000 and then followed by 33,800 and 33,500. Both these levels were acting as tough resistance in the last 4 or 5 sessions. But today it has overcome that and crossed 3 major resistance points. So it's a huge achievement for Bank Nifty. But again, similar to Nifty, it has hit trendline resistance at 34,300 and it has to breach that spot before it can then reclaim 34,600 and 34,800. And the next resistance level, besides fib resistance at 35,260, before any meaningful resistance can, before any meaningful rally can start. So let's look at what Bank Nifty is doing. This is the Bank Nifty chart. In yesterday, that is 16th May, it had already made a bullish harami, very impressive candle. And today it opened higher. Again, similar to Nifty, it has actually touched the resistance line. And it also has taken support at the 8 EMA levels. So a very impressive candle, but it has to cross over the resistance points before any meaningful rally can continue in Bank Nifty. Nifty IT. In yesterday's session, we had pointed out that Nifty IT, there was a falling wedge pattern squeeze, and indicator divergence provided a signal that possibly selling would stop. And thankfully, that was the case. And we had also mentioned yesterday that this up move in Nifty IT could take it higher by about 4,000 points. Now, when Nifty IT rallies by 4,000 points, it has a 10% weightage on Nifty. So a 4,000 point rally in Nifty IT could mean a 400 point positive impact on Nifty in the days to come. But Nifty IT has to rally 4,000 points. Today, the confirmation was received by way of a very strong up move in IT stocks, taking the IT index higher by 815 points. So 20% of the 4,000 points that we had spotted was achieved on day one. So it has reclaimed 20% on the very first day. So Nifty IT looks extremely strong. And in yesterday's video, I had requested you all to examine charts for TCS, Infosys, HCL Tech, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, etc. So today's, by virtue of today's up move, we find that the stock of the day is actually Infosys. It has given a superb wedge falling pattern. It has been spotted on the day chart. The depth of the wedge pattern is as much as 160 points. So very, very strong up move is possible. RSI, stochastic have both given a reverse bullish divergence on daily charts. The MACD histogram has turned positive, and the confirmation candle was received today with a 26 points gain in the stock. Usually when such stocks are traded, the long positions are taken with the previous candle low as the stop loss. So now let's look at the chart and see how strong Nifty Infosys is. So similar to the Nifty IT wedge pattern, we also see that there is a falling wedge pattern, a squeeze that happened here. Now, the determining point for us, for anyone to go long, is the fact that the MACD has to turn positive. Now, MACD has turned positive, but it is still below the zero line. So, but which is still a very, very healthy observation. The important thing is that the MACD histogram has turned positive, though MACD is not above the zero line. So long positions are usually taken with a very, very clear tight stop loss. In this case, the encouraging thing is that the stochastic has turned positive. So the stochastic has given a bullish divergence on the day charts, which is a very, very strong indicator that selling has kind of stopped. And the RSI has given an even more stronger indication that there is an intent for the stock to move up. So these are the factors that normally indicate that an up move is possible. Now the up move in this stock is about 160 points, of which about 26 points has been covered today. So there is still plenty of scope for the stock to move up. So let's wait and see as to what happens tomorrow and how the indices and the other stocks unfold. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and please press the like button if you liked it. If you want to have regular updates and more ideas as to how to spot divergences and how to spot stocks for either going long or short, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. And please do share it amongst your friends and relatives if you find it useful. And please keep a tab on the regular updates that keep coming up. So all the substances and all the narratives and explanations that are shared on this video are purely for educational purposes, and they do not purport to be any trade recommendations. Thank you very much, and have a nice trading day tomorrow. Bye-bye.